Rise and shine, Pembina Valley. Good morning. Good morning. I'm excited to be here with you guys today. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys had a great weekend. Last night we got hit with all of that lovely white stuff, which my husband, I'm pretty sure, was praying for. So he got a snowblower, not last year, but the year before, and has used it a handful of times. So he is very excited that there's snow coming. So I'm still one of those people who wears flip-flops right now. Legit wears flip-flops now. So it's not like I really want the snow, but whatever. I guess there's people with snowmobiles that want to use them too. So I guess we can't have it our way all the time, right? So let's take a look at your weather forecast today. Shall we do that? And then I'm going to get into what's going on. Something's making sounds here. Anyway, that's just me, right? Exactly. All right, let's go here. And let's talk about our weather. Who's excited for snow? Hit me up in the comments if you are excited for snow, or if you have a snowmobile or things like that, or things that you love to do when it is so cold outside. Now, we're under winter storm watch in Winkler. You get Winkler weather because that's where your weather girl's from. So that is just what it is, isn't it? So that'll be really good. Guys, I am excited to share with you that it is minus 11. Feels like minus 19. I'm not excited about that, actually. So, but it's going to be minus 60, which isn't that bad. Come on, like, it's Maria, it's December. We can have like minus 21 all day long. So, and then look at this, minus 2. Look at that. That is incredible. I'm very excited about that. So, like, really, that's for tomorrow. So it's okay if there's snow, I guess. If I don't have to be out in it, I guess. So that's good. We've got a really good lineup for you this morning. I'm very excited for the lineup that we have for you this morning. Of course, we've got Harry Siemens on here. We've got our Mayor's Report with Martin Harder. We have a new thing that we're doing today with Stephanie from the city of Morden, and we are going to be doing a rec update. We've got Clark here from Scotswood Links, and we're going to have Nathan here from Super Thrifty in Morris. And then we have a little surprise little thing at the end here with Pembina Valley Humane Society, and a lovely little story and someone to share with you. So I'm very excited about that. So why don't we do that, and let's get over to Harry, shall we? Good morning, Harry.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well, for sure. You took a bit of a fall there yesterday. How are you doing? Oh my goodness.
I just came back from Dr. Joe Suderman's office, the chiropractor, and it wasn't fun. Said just being on there because it's quite painful. I think he's pretty sure I bruised a couple, or not cracked a couple of ribs.
Okay.
And I just walked away outside of my home and stepped onto another driveway, and there was snow on top. And you know what? If I'd been walking my normal walk, I would have been watching. But this time I wasn't watching, and I almost did a face plant. I mean, I landed on my right side, but no limbs broken other than the ribs. And so that's the first thing I did. Are my arms working? Are my hips working? And are my knees and stuff? And it was all good. And so I got up and went back inside. So, the good Lord is always, as somebody said to me yesterday, Rick Bergman, who's the chairman of the Canadian Pork Council and a good friend out of Steinbeck, he says, Harry, he says, it's Christmas. You just got your gift a little early. You could have been a lot worse. So, I posted it on Facebook last night, and I just wanted to say, here I live alone. Yeah. I have a wonderful daughter that looks after me like crazy, and yet, when you're hurt like that, being alone at Christmas time, the way things are, boy, am I glad I had people that reached out to me. I can just imagine those people who are sitting at home, hurting, and emotionally hurting, physically. I just encourage people to reach out to whoever you can, because the social media people reached out to me, and it kept me going. So that's so that's what happened to me, and I'm up and around and ready to go. And first thing was, I think I'll cancel with Maria.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm glad I did. It's like medicine.
Well, I'm glad you did too, because it's always like a highlight of my Monday morning. So
Well,
I
that's
love
great.
chatting with you. So, but I definitely would have understood because, I probably wouldn't be here if I was face planting in a driveway. So just a little different. I'm a baby, so
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Well, Harry, I am glad that you're doing well, and I'm glad that you're up and moving around. And I know it'll take some time for healing and stuff like that, but for sure, absolutely. I just want to touch on what you said there too. People who are lonely and who are, being afraid of being at home at Christmas time and stuff like that, definitely reach out to people, because I think that nobody at this time of year is like, oh, I can't be bothered with somebody, chatting with me. Definitely not everybody's feeling that. So it is absolutely necessary to do that. So that's good.
Yeah, you bet. And I also a shout out to the staff at the emergency room, because we went straight to emergency yesterday with my daughter, and they looked after me. In an hour and 15, I was back home.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Good stuff.
And that's, of course, Boundary Trails Health Center, a great place. We're fortunate to have them here.
Yes, absolutely. Good. Well, hit me up with an ag report, Harry. What do we got new on the horizon here?
Well, I had this big discussion that started Wednesday of last week on the whole carbon tax. Like Prime Minister Trudeau, of course, says he's going to raise the carbon tax $170 a ton by 2030. So I put out a feeler for my friends on Twitter, and that discussion started at 9:30 Wednesday, and I think it ended somewhere Friday evening. And it just kept going, because farmers are absolutely worried about how it's going to make us uncompetitive. It's going to cut into their cash flow like nothing before, and we have no idea. Like one farmer said yesterday, he said, Ron Cron from Rivers, he says, they were trying to figure out what it would actually cost. And he says, I'm not going to even begin to estimate until I really know what it is and what they're going to do. But, it's transportation. One fella says it's going to up the transportation cost to move grain by 7, 8, 9, 10 cents a bushel, and that's, and it gets passed on all the way down. Like everybody in that supply chain, transportation chain, they can all pass it on. The farmer can't. It's the buck stops with the farmer.
That's
so so here I'm really concerned about what that could mean for agriculture in general across Western Canada, and secondly, it's a real something we need to take serious. Whether we're fixing the climate or not, it doesn't do any good. And I made the comparison, and I have to be a little careful. I says, we've got COVID, and we've hurt the economy like crazy with all the things about COVID. I said, you know what? Now we're going to take climate change and hurt the economy again, and it will hurt. I mean, they talk about rebates, but the rebates don't nearly cover. So I always used to say, you take money out of the right pocket and you put it in the left pocket, how is it going to save the environment? And and so those are the kinds of things that we're going to keep talking about, I'm sure, all the way, who knows how long.
Absolutely. That's exactly right. Well, and that's the thing, is we don't know exactly what it is.
And I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and let's celebrate the season for the reason.
Right. All right. Thanks so much, Harry. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. All righty, guys. That is always wonderful. We wish Harry all the best and hope that he heals up really quickly, because that is nasty. I am one of those people who has, biffed it in the superstore parking lot right in front of a vehicle and laid there for about 2 minutes because I could not get up. So I am maybe that's why I don't like snow. Who knows? But Anyway, I wish you all the best, Harry, and I hope that you feel so much better very soon. So right now, guys, we're going to bring on the mayor of the city of Winkler, which I'm very excited to talk to. Welcome here, Martin. How are you doing?
Good morning, Maria. How are you this morning?
I am fabulous. I sure am. And you as well? You're good?
Actually, very good. Just had a great weekend, and it's, things are going very well.
Excellent. Good stuff. Martin, we have some exciting stuff going on in the city of Winkler here, right? So tell me, what's going on?
We decided we didn't want to just lay back and think about all the bad news. We wanted to create some good news.
Yes.
So we went together with the chamber and together with some business people and the city of Winkler, decided we were going to have an initiative where we were going to help the small businesses who were forced to close down.
Okay.
And maybe still are during the pandemic.
Yes.
So what way could we help? And so we started off fundraising from the business community. City of Winkler said we'd match up to $50,000. Chamber came along and said they'd match up to $25,000. Today we're sitting with a bank account of well over $150,000.
Wow.
And today is a big day.
Yes.
Because today is the day the checks get written to 22 qualifying businesses that applied for support.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go around to hand out some money. And probably we'll hand it out tomorrow.
Oh, exciting. That is so exciting.
It's kind of a pre-Christmas gift to the businesses that have been struggling all along. Yet at the same time, the businesses are going to be issuing gift certificates, which will be ongoing. We will hand them out to people over the next month or so, and to try and create some traffic into the stores as soon as those stores open up.
Yes. That is such a wonderful initiative. And these businesses who've come together and said, hey, we want to match that as well. We want to put some money where we can as well, because not everybody is financially hurt right now with COVID. So some of them are saying, hey, let's give to those who are closed, who aren't being able to make anything.
And you know what we really appreciate is we have some businesses actually who are closed other than curbside pickup.
Okay.
And who have a tremendous online marketing strategy and have done a great job. And some of them just simply said, well, no thanks, we're just fine. We're doing fine. So it's nice to see that kind of a sensitivity to those that are not doing well.
Right.
And I think for our business community as well, to recognize that there are some that just don't do well. Yeah. And we're going to try and help them, and also help them develop a marketing strategy that they will be able to survive in the long run.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And that you're even willing to go a little further than just here's some money, but to help them with the marketing, strategies. That's fantastic. That's really great.
The interesting thing that we've heard is they don't want handouts.
Right.
They just want the ability to go back and to do their business. That's what they're good at.
That's right.
That's what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm. That is really wonderful. I love hearing about that. I know when I talked to Karina last week, it was like, I wasn't 100% sure about the initiative. And then I went and read up on it and stuff. And it is just fantastic. It really is. I really like that. Yeah. And that those business owners are going to be giving out gift certificates, to be able to do that, to get some traffic in when people can shop again.
So what's going to happen is gift certificates going to be handed to the city of Winkler, and we're going to hold them here. Yeah. And we'll try and figure out what is the best market to give those gift certificates out to the biggest impact of the business that's issuing the gift certificate. So it's a win-win all the way around, and it's like I said, it's like a pre-Christmas gift.
Yeah.
But yet at the same time, these businesses certainly need a little bit of a hand up.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do.
That is so wonderful. Oh, I just love hearing about that. It just makes my day. It's so good, for sure. I do love living in Winkler. So
the other thing I was going to recommend to you with your sandals, you should maybe invest in some boots.
Right.
Winter's going to be here for a while, but we've had 2 less months of winter already this year than we had last year, so we're in great shape.
Right, exactly. So that is too funny. It's like that. It's people always comment. It's a great conversation starter. Anywhere I go, people are like, "Are you seriously wearing? Do you see there's 2 feet of snow outside?" So it is a great conversation starter. Really good. But I'm not going walking in them. So definitely.
The other thing I just wanted to do is say that we're delighted just as the example of this business partnership, the community of the city of Winkler is very much involved in partnerships, whatever major projects we've had.
Yeah.
So whether it's the golf course, whether it's Meridian Exhibition Center, or whether it's the accessible playground, it's all because of partnerships within the community.
Totally.
And we're very excited about that. And we just can't say thank you enough to our business community and individuals who continue to pour their generosity into projects that are of benefit to the entire community. So I want to say thank you for that. And beyond that, I also want to say on behalf of the city of Winkler, a very Merry Christmas, and encourage everybody to stay, follow the rules, and make sure that you do some things for somebody else. And just want to give you one example.
Sure.
I think we have baked more cookies in our household this year than I would be able to eat for years to come. And we've been able to distribute them to other friends and family and into the community just down the street. And we have had so many people who have stopped in just to bring a Christmas card together with a little bit of goodies. And really, I can honestly say this Christmas is probably the best Christmas that we've ever had.
Wow, that is fantastic to hear. I know I have baked a ton and gifted a ton as well, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. So I have not had this much fun baking stuff and giving it away in years. So
I think we're onto something. I think this truly is the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. And reaching out to those people and making sure that people know that they're loved and that they're valuable and, you know, that you're thinking of them for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. Well, Martin, thank you so much for coming and chatting with me. I always enjoy it. It's such a pleasure.
Thanks, Maria. You're doing a great job. And the communication is working good today.
Good. Excellent. That's good. That is wonderful. All right. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right. Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Bye. That is always such a delight for me to chat with people from the community and to chat with people all around the Pembina Valley. I love it because I'm a very social person. So this whole, you know, COVID lockdown thing has been really difficult for somebody like me who loves people. And I love going out to Superstore and chatting with people, even in the aisles. And, you know, people will walk away from me and go, who was that? And they'll be like, I don't know. I have no idea, because that is just kind of what I love to do. So being on social media and being on like Zoom calls and things like that, that has really, I've upped my game on that, because then I can actually be social with people. So that's always a fun little thing. I'm going to give you a quick little show update here in just a second. And I know that this internet is not working very well for me this morning. And I apologize for the glitches, but I hope maybe if I slow down talking, my voice will match my face. So we'll see. Anyway, real quick show update. Coffee with Stephanie. Actually, I should play you her little clip here. Let me do that first. I'm going to play that for you and tell you a little bit about how that is changing due to the COVID restrictions. So Coffee with Stephanie, that was meant to be, we've talked about this before, she was meant to have coffee with business owners, and she was meant to go to their places of business and all that kind of stuff. And we've been trying little ways around that, but we just are not seeming to figure out the right tune for her. So Stephanie's going to be writing articles on businesses, which we're going to have up on our website, mbnewsandsports.com. And all of her articles are going to be up there. So she's going to be actually just writing articles with the business owners in mind and talking to people that way and sharing some of the businesses and some kind of the in-depth stuff. That's what it was going to be, is her coffee was going to be more in-depth than just kind of, you know, surface stuff. I mean, I don't get to cover all of the in-depth stuff here in, you know, in my morning show. Of course, in the Women in Business show, we definitely dive deeper into that. But that's usually just the women in business. So now we're going to have someone who's actually going to be taking that on. So watch for that in the new year in 2021. Is it weird to say 2021? Oh my goodness, that is kind of weird. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. And just a little show update. We're going to have no women in business, no Evolution Greenworks, or no farm show until 2021 as well, because they'd all be airing on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So we're not going to have that right now. And so stay tuned for some other fun things that will be happening in the next 2 weeks. But we will have another morning show on Monday, the 28th. So don't miss that. And that's about it for our little update. So I am really excited to chat with Stephanie Dueck right now with a little rec report, guys. Let's take a second and meet Stephanie.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Dueck, and I'm rec programmer for City of Morden.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Thanks.
Yeah. Tell me, what's going on in the City of Morden right now?
Oh, we have a few things going on. We're running our Lights of the Week program right now. So a different home is given this Lights of the Week award each year, which comes with a sign with lights that goes on your yard, as well as a gift from a local business. So that is great. And with all the addresses that have been coming in, we've made a map of great holiday lights displays.
Awesome.
So that can be found at mymorden.ca/events.
mymorden.ca/events.
Yes.
Fantastic. Because Christmas lights, driving around seeing where they are this year is the jam, right? So
exactly.
Yes,
it very
definitely.
much is.
Totally. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of great holiday spirit, we are wanting to join Flin Flon in doing a Christmas Eve holiday bell ringing. So the idea is at 6 p.m. on Christmas Eve, everyone goes out at the end of their driveway, rings a bell, blows a whistle, bangs a pot, shines a flashlight, something like that. And you'll be doing that together with Flin Flon has been promoting this. And I've also seen that there's a worldwide bell ringing going on Christmas Eve, December 24th. So
wow, I did not know that. That'll be fun.
So here we go.
Enjoy that. Okay.
Christmas bell ringing. I'm taking part. So I hope that everyone else will too. We'll be posting that on our media pages and website.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
And that is that where can they find you? For Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah, Instagram Access Event Center, Facebook Access Event Center, and also mymorden.ca. Look at recreation or events pages and you'll find all our stuff.
That is awesome. That's really cool. I can't wait to see that. My kids will be really excited to take part in that. So
yeah, I think so too.
Definitely. And we'll see how many other of my neighbors are joining in on that. So whether they're coming outside to check out what the heck we're doing or whatever, because I mean, I live in Winkler, but I'm going to do it. You know this.
I am so worldwide thing. So anyone listening to this, get out there, 6 p.m., December 24th.
Awesome. Guys, make sure you let us know in the comments if you're going to be participating in this Christmas Eve, 6 p.m., ringing something at the end of your driveway. So yeah, that is going to be really, really cool. Well, thanks, Stephanie. Is there anything else that you want to share with me?
I do have a few more things. So let's get outside this winter. We will be putting up our outdoor rings, and there are guidelines around that. You'll see signage posted, but they are being prepared and will be able to be used. We have lots of trails for walking, walk the Lake Minnewaska Trail, or there will be some paths also through the golf course. We do have a free snowshoe rental available. So that's morden.myturn.com.
Okay.
But you can also find these links on our webpage too, wherever you are finding them.
Okay, I'll make sure to put the links down below in the comments after we're done the session. So
perfect. Yes. That's awesome. So yeah, take the snowshoes out for a whirl. They're pretty awesome. We've been doing a meal planning series right now. So our links are on our rec website.
Okay.
So over the holidays, if you want to think about meal planning, we've put the whole weeks together for you and have some cooking videos, ask a dietitian videos. So those are still accessible on our website.
Nice.
And you have one last chance to get a holiday meal from the Access Event Center. December 3rd, we're doing putting the whole thing together, all the trimming, and you pick it up at the Access Event Center. So you can just call us and we can put an order together for you to pick up December 23rd.
Nice. Nice. That's wonderful. What a great little service that is.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure people are just loving that.
Yeah, we've sent out a lot of meals already. We've been doing on Fridays, and people,
Okay.
the feedback has been great. People love it. So
Good. That sounds wonderful. Okay.
yeah, it's also a great way to pay it forward if you want to buy them and ship them off to someone else. It's lots of opportunities there.
That's right. That's exactly right. Gifting them a little holiday meal treat. That's fantastic.
Exactly. And one week for the new year, we are planning some virtual programs, including yoga and mindfulness and some other fitness classes. So you can watch for that and join us on the screen.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I'm very excited for that. So that sounds great. Mindfulness is something I've been very aware of during COVID. So I love that you're going forward with that. That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And one other thing for way in the future, but April 28th, we are planning a Healthy Communities Conference. And our theme is around the power of connection and its impact on loneliness. So it's Wired for Connection, the Pathway to Resilience. We're going to have some awesome speakers. The issue of loneliness has really come forward with COVID. It's been an issue for a long time, but this really brought it to the forefront. So we're really looking forward to doing that.
It's not something that people haven't struggled with before, but it's definitely brought that out, right? So definitely, I can see that. Great. Well, thank you, Stephanie. I really appreciate that. And thanks for joining me this morning. I love having you on here, and it's nice to meet you.
Yes.
It's always fun to do these kind of things together. So great. So people can find you at mymorden.ca.
Absolutely.
And then all the links are all there.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. And we'll make sure to go put them in the comments after as well. So that'll be great too. So thank you so much. And I look forward to chatting with you soon again.
Sounds good. Thanks so much.
You betcha. Merry Christmas, Stephanie.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. This morning we have a community spotlight I'm very excited to share with you. We have Clark from Scotswood Links. Sorry, Clark. This is going to be wonderful. So let me bring him on for you guys and let's take a little chat. And he can correct what I was saying here. So this will be wonderful. Good morning, Clark.
Hi there.
Hi. Tell me how to say it. Scotswood Links.
You got it. Scotswood Links.
Okay, perfect. Because I went on all the Instagram pages and stuff like that. I totally stalked you. So that was wonderful. It was a lot of fun taking a look at everything you guys have out there. And so that's good. So thanks for joining me. And thanks for your patience for coming on this morning.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Absolutely. Tell us what's going on with your business right now. I know you guys are closed due to COVID, right?
Yeah, that's right. So the past 3 winters, we have run a restaurant and a banquet room event center, a little bit of skating and cross-country skiing, but we're not doing anything this winter. We're closed down to takeout. We're not doing any takeout or delivery or anything like that. We're just taking the winter to focus to get ready for the summer.
Yes, excellent. That's good. And that means, what does that look like for you? What getting ready for the summer? What does that look like? What are you kind of planning or have in the works that you can share?
Well, we're just basically planning getting our tournaments planned, just our regular in-house tournaments that we run, doing some just general repairs and maintenance that is a good time to get caught up on stuff like that. But lots of planning, and this has been a great time to get everything online. So improving our websites, as you know, in the past 9 months now, every small business has been, if they haven't already, they've been forced to improve their online presence. So we've spent time doing that, which has been good. Now we can sell things like gift certificates right online, right to customers without having to see them in person or anything like that. So there's always stuff to be working on in the off season and stuff like that.
Of course, and you're right. That has been a big pivot for a lot of the small businesses. If they didn't already have a website, it is one of those things where it was like everybody is learning how to navigate a website, how to put things online. And so, like you said, you can offer gift certificates and that for people without, having to actually have contact with people. You can just do it all online.
That's right, yeah.
That's wonderful. It's a little bit tricky. What do you think is the hardest part for you about going online? What do you think has been the hardest thing?
Well, for some people, it's been they've been doing it for years, so it's no problem. And I think most people now are comfortable with putting their credit card number in, buying stuff from Amazon. Everyone's buying from Amazon, so people are pretty comfortable with it now. And everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to look online before they shop somewhere or before they go somewhere to visit. So
definitely,
it's one tool that you have to have in place.
Absolutely, it is, and it is wonderful because I'm that kind of person. This last summer, we wanted to rent a cabin, and we went looking online for cabin rentals, and it was so difficult to find cabin rentals online. And I thought, this is like, I have to call everybody, but I have 2 toddlers. I have a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old, which means that if I'm on the phone, normally it's like I do not get 10, 15 minutes of chat time on the phone with anyone. So it's like to book a cabin was actually really difficult for me to do that, because I just kind of went with anything I could find online. That was it. That was plainly it. So it is kind of the season to make sure everybody's getting online.
That's right, yeah.
Definitely. And like you said, people are getting more and more comfortable with it, ordering from Amazon, doing things like that. So people are getting more and more comfortable with it. Whereas before it was kind of like oh no, I don't want to put my credit card number in and stuff like that. But it's getting much better for sure. Definitely. What's one thing that you miss doing right now? What you would normally be doing right now, like let's say last year, what's one thing that you really miss doing? What was one of your favorite parts?
With the business, you mean? Or
yes. Yep.
Yeah. Well, normally at this time, or maybe a couple of weeks ago, we've run a breakfast with Santa.
Okay.
And it's been a great way to get usually a local nonprofit organization involved, raising a bit of money for something that they're raising money for, and just getting a lot of the community out and doing that. So of course that would be something we're doing right now, or a New Year's Eve party. We've had some New Year's Eve festivities with a band and a meal and stuff like that. So that's something we would be doing about now.
Definitely. And those are the kind of things, that's exactly right. Those are the kind of things you'd be doing right at this point. And so it is something that I would miss too, because I am such a person. I love to take my kids out to things like breakfast with Santa and that kind of stuff, and going out for New Year's Eve. So that's going to look a little different this year. But I mean, I've had lots of Zoom drink calls. So, it's like, that's what our girlfriends do now. So it's just, have a lot of stuff on Zoom. So maybe that'll have to be a thing too, a Zoom New Year's Eve party. But
there you go.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is where we're at, but that's kind of what we have to do. Well, Clark, where can people find you? Where can people find information on you? Like, do you have a website that they can go to?
Yeah, basically our website. It will point you to anything you're looking for, which is just you can find us on the first hit on Google or scotswoodlinks.com. We have social media feeds that you can check out kind of what we've done throughout the year, and just see what's going on. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Sounds good. And I'll drop those links as well in the comments there too afterwards, so that people can take a look at that and see where to find you and buy some gift certificates for the new year. So
sure thing. Yeah,
for sure. Well, thank you so much. I so appreciate your time and coming on chatting with me here. I appreciate that, because I know everybody's time is so valuable. So thank you for waiting as well. And I hope to chat with you again soon.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me.
You're so welcome. We'll talk to you again.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Guys, you know what I love the most about this is I love being able to talk to people who are in the Pembina Valley, who are able to have businesses here and to make a connection. That's like what I really love, is to be able to connect with people and see, what they're up to and what they're doing. And I do love seeing how people have pivoted during the pandemic, during COVID. I love to see how people have pivoted. So it is something that's necessary in this day and age, and that we had to do that, right? So like Clark was saying, going online, that's something that has been really difficult for a lot of people to actually just be able to go online. I know I was chatting with a business owner the other day, and she said, Maria, the hardest thing is that I have so many products that people could buy, but there's no way that I can get them up on time, putting them on the website, and before people are buying the things that she already has. So she said it's kind of a give and take the whole time. So it's a really difficult process for her. And she says financially, she doesn't want to hire someone to do, all the other things, because she's hardly making it through this season as it is. So I do know that is a struggle for a lot of people, but that is something that's been necessary. We've had to go online. We've had to do that. So that is just what it is. So guys, it looks like I'm just going to skip right down to, we've got one more person. I'm not sure if he'll be able to show up with me this morning. I know that he's a busy man. So we're just going to skip right down to one of my favorite little segments here as well, which we haven't done before either. So our community spotlight, our mayor's chair, there are mayor's report, the farm report. Those are things that we normally do on Mondays. But we are now putting on a little segment for the Pembina Valley Humane Society. So let me play their intro, and then I'm going to play a little clip for them, and then I'm going to tell you my story about it. And it is sponsored by Case Financial. So thank you once again for all of our sponsors. Our sponsors are incredible. We have a few of them. We have Pure Anada, the Pure Anada Boutique, Fabricland Winkler, Oleg's Electric, Core Fitness, Pembina Physiotherapy, Investor Smarts, Evolve Green, and Wolfe Enterprises. And guys, there are so many places that you can take a look at those sponsors, and they are on our website as well at mbnewsandsports.com. All right, so let me play you a little clip here about Alfalfa. If he isn't just the cutest little cat, I don't even know what to say.
And a little bit about Alfalfa is that he's 9 months old. You'll notice that he's a tuxedo cat, but it's like he's wearing his tuxedo on his head because it's his ears that are black. He is a snuggle bug and is just super friendly. Hello there, Alfalfa. So this here is our boy Alfalfa. He loves snuggles and he loves scritches, and he's a little unsure about me. He's used to Selena because she's here a lot more than I am, but you should turn and get yourself into the camera so everybody can see just how cute you actually are. So this is Alfalfa. He is one of our little rascals litters that is up for adoption right now.
Oh my gosh, he is just adorable. That is absolutely, I love his little tuxedo ears that he has there. Let me just quickly share with you the page. This is the page that you can go on to take a look at the Pembina Valley Humane Society. There's always spaces for volunteers. There's always spaces for donations and things like that. Anything that you want to donate, what the supplies are that they're going to need to donate, all of those or that they need donated. So they've always got a category, which is most needed supplies. So that's really cool that you can take a look at this, see what they need, drop some stuff off. Very nice. It is such a wonderful little thing. And then if you're interested in adopting, you can always click here as well. So I do think that they do have some spaces for foster care as well, but you can take a look there and see what it is that you can do to help support the Pembina Valley Humane Society. Now, I'll quickly tell you my story here. I'll just end with this. The story that I have about the Humane Society, the Pembina Valley Humane Society, is actually one that's super dear to my heart. So for a few years, I begged my husband to get a rescue dog. And so he was of the mindset that no, rescue dogs are, there's going to be trouble with them and things like that. And I was like, it doesn't matter what kind of, they just need a home and we're going to give them a home and that kind of thing. And so eventually I wore him down and we went over to the Pembina Valley Humane Society to adopt a dog. We went there for a certain dog and it was really cute because we had this wonderful dog and he was like just a sweet dog, but he came in and he was like, definitely not for our family. So we thought, okay, well, we're not going to do that. But then after that, I was like, okay, they introduced us to this dog named Hope. And Hope was a 1 in a million dog. And so she was totally the sweetest rescue dog I've ever had. And she was so scared. She'd grown up 18 months in the foster care system and the rescue system. So it was kind of like she came to us, and that ours was like her first home. And so that's why the Pembina Valley Humane Society has a very special spot in my heart. And we had her until she passed away of a heart attack. So we had her for a number of years, and she was definitely one of my babies. So that's why I love to support the Pembina Valley Humane Society, and I also love to make sure that other people know how to do that as well. So I will throw those links up as well today so you guys can see that. But right now, guys, I'm going to be finishing off the show with another community spotlight. We are actually going to bring Nathan on from Morris Super Thrifty, and we're going to have a quick chat with Nathan. So stay tuned right after this. You're going to have a you're right.
Just actually move into the office here in case the phone rings.
All righty. Good morning, Nathan. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. You know what I love? This whole live aspect. This is totally wonderful.
Yeah.
You are at the pharmacy this morning.
Yes, I am. Yeah, that's right.
You sure are. And you guys, how are you pivoting? How are you doing through COVID here right now?
Well, I mean, things have changed obviously,
Yeah.
as they have in most aspects of life, but so far so good, I would say. I mean, aside from the bit of increased staff absences from the potential for illness,
right?
Things have been pretty good actually.
Excellent.
Not a whole lot has changed aside from following the different guidelines that have come out over the time and how they've evolved. We've followed them all, and that's changed how the store looks a little bit, but
yeah.
Overall it's been good.
Excellent. That's good. So you are open to the public to come in and still do the shopping of the essential items, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Awesome. Excellent. And of course, you're the pharmacy there, so you're filling their prescriptions and all those kind of things. Everything that they need, they can come to you for.
That's right. Yeah. That aspect
Perfect.
hasn't changed. The medications are obviously essential.
Absolutely.
Just the toys, the games, the accessories, that kind of stuff. Those have all been, kind of locked away in a way.
Exactly. They're all locked away. Do you guys offer a curbside pickup or anything like that for the non-essentials?
Yes, we do. Yeah. So people can come pick up curbside. We do offer free delivery as well to both Morris as well as surrounding areas. I mean, it's a fairly big loop that we do. I usually just say it's Morris plus about 30 miles in a radius. Mm-hmm. And so we've been very busy with that, running around everywhere, obviously.
I bet. That's excellent. So how can people, place a curbside order pickup with you?
Basically, just call the store or email or message us on Facebook, and we can put the order together and bring it out to your car when you get here. And we can do cash, check, credit, any one of those. The only thing that we don't have going is debit right now, but e-transfer as well as an option too.
Oh, that's fantastic to know as well, because some people do, prefer that then. If they can't do debit, they would love to do e-transfer. That's excellent. So they can find you on Facebook, Nathan. Is that correct?
Right. Yep, that's awesome. Right. We're at Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy on Facebook as well.
Valley Super Thrifty Pharmacy on Facebook.
Yep.
Fantastic. That's good. I'll see if I can throw that link in there as well after. I've got a few links to kind of add in after the show. So I'll see if I can throw that link in there too, so people can really, just check it out really fast. So awesome. Great, Nathan. Great. Well, thank you for popping in here with me. I so appreciate it. We love making sure that people know you're open, that you've got curbside pickup, that, who to contact and how to do that. So that's wonderful. So thank you.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So have a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon again.
You as well. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. That is awesome. Like I said, you guys, the connection value of this is super huge for me. So I really, really love that. So guys, thank you for joining me here today. I will be back with you on Monday the 28th. Like I said, there's going to be no other shows in between. As far as I know, we might do some little promos or Christmas special or something like that. But otherwise, guys, it's going to be there for right now. And that is very exciting for me to share with you guys. So have a great rest of your day. And I hope to see you guys soon. And make sure that you're commenting. Let me know the things that you want to see on the morning show here. Or let me know what kind of shows that you might be interested in. What kind of things would you watch if it was on, our Facebook channel, YouTube, and our website. So remember that all of your shows that you're watching here are archived on the website. So you can go ahead and watch that at mbnewsandsports.com. We also have it up on the YouTube page, which we're streaming live to as well in the mornings, and of course on our Facebook page. So guys, have a great rest of your Sorry, have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. And guys, it's Christmas week. So Merry Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful snow-filled week for all of you who love your snow. And the rest of us will just suck it up because it's Manitoba and it's winter. So have a great rest of your night, guys. Bye.